Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the war of my First Nations people and thank you for joining me on the fabulous energies, buzzing energies of the solstice today. Winter solstice for the Northern Hemisphere, summer solstice for the Southern Hemisphere. Our longest day, your shortest day, and it's just feeling absolutely amazing. Okay, I've been asked quite a few questions. I won't get to all of them today. The Twitter files, I'll have a look tomorrow unless something dramatic happens. The China surprise, I'm not really feeling a great pull to reading on this, so I might in the new year have a look at relations between Australia and China. Our Foreign Minister Penny Wong has just been over for literally not even 24 hours on the ground over there, reopening relations. There was nothing demanded, there was nothing accused. It was literally after 9 years of our previous government botching our relationship with who used to be our major trading partner. And yes, it's not all about trade, but you have to have the dialogue available to put forward other requests, such as having a couple of Australian citizens released who are in custody over there. About trade, about human rights, you actually have to have a foundation, and that's what Penny Wong was over there doing, is relaying that destroyed foundation. So I'm not seeing anything dramatic coming forward in regards to China at this stage. Very excited that 2022 is just about behind us. Couple of very pivotal years, 21, 22, in the moving from the patriarchal energy to this new yin and yang balanced energy. But what I want to have a look at, and as you can see I've got my intuitive cards out at the moment, was Putin or Putin's body double, and I'm the guys just made me laugh. It's body double. Body double was in Belarus meeting with Lukashenko. He is the Kremlin installed puppet in Belarus. There is concern that this is to okay, thank you. Right, where did that go? So there is concern that it is the Kremlin trying to convince publicly Lukashenko to bring Belarus into the war on Ukraine, and the word that flashed in my mind big time was coward. He's not going to. I will check with Pendulum first. What I'm getting is he's not going to. He is literally a puppet leader. He is in place because of fear in Belarus from the majority of the Kremlin. I've seen time and again that when the Kremlin falls, and I had this meditation flash the other night of a shot being fired in the Kremlin, but what happened is then it caused the ceiling to literally explode into flames and collapse down. So I think once it's publicly acknowledged that Putin is gone, the Kremlin will just literally disintegrate. And I have seen previously that once that happens, Crimea and Belarus will no longer be under the control of the Kremlin. Lukashenko and I can't remember his name, the Crimean dude, will be, don't let the door hit you on the way out. So what I want to have a look at very quickly with Pendulum, and then I'll move on to the intuitive cards. Right, can I ask a question, please, guys? Can I ask a question? Oh, I'm feeling a real stomach tightening in regards to this. Can I ask a question? Is Belarus being asked to join the Ukrainian war? Yes, they are being asked. Will Lukashenko do so? No. Is Lukashenko in fear of the Belarusian people? And that's a yes. Okay. Short and sweet answer. And at the base, no. I'd been shuffling and I just picked that up to shuffle again. On the base was no. Yeah, I'm going to have to put a chicken card in here for cowardice. I have bravery and courage, but I haven't got a coward one. Yeah, so that's very strongly what I'm getting, is that's what the Kremlin are asking. And Lukashenko, yes, he would like to, but no, he's not going to. But we'll see what the intuition cards. However, that doesn't mean rest on the laurels and don't take note, because it is only the energies of today. So it's continue to just monitor that. From memory, Belarus is over the top of Ukraine. What I'm getting is if they were going to, they would have done it already. Okay, but just tell me the story. Tell me the story of the Kremlin trying to get Belarus to enter the war on Ukraine. What I'm being told is that they're asking for equipment, and Belarus is saying no. They're asking for winter clothing. And Belarus is just no. Okay. There's Lukashenko growing some short and curlies. He's more afraid of the people of Belarus than he is of the Kremlin now. Okay. Tell me the story about the Kremlin asking Belarus for assistance. Story. They're trying to get these cards in order. These guys, tell me. Something's fallen out. Tell me when to stop shuffling. That's it. Okay. Oh. What's fallen out? Magic happens. Magic happens. Science and technology. Let's see where this goes. Bullseye. I am getting told. What am I getting told? The Patriot, is it the Patriot system? It's not even that. Wisdom, intellect. Magic happening. They're using their actual wisdom and intellect. Bullseye. To what I'm being told. And this is the breaking down. The breaking down of the... Thank you. Guys, I've got it. Stop. It is the breaking down of... Oh, because that card normally goes up that way, so it's upside down. It is the breaking down of the relationship between the Kremlin and Belarus. A lot of hard work going on, plus alien influence. Now, alien, not aliens as in extraterrestrials, it just means alien as of not of this country. So a lot of work going on, plus alien influences is bringing strength. Is there diplomatic influence going on behind the scenes with Belarus between NATO and the West? That's interesting. Helping. Is there being... So this is my wealth card, my wealthy card. Is there being offered assistance to bring Belarus into the 21st century to be a once this invasion is over, I have seen, and a couple of other readers have seen, that Ukraine and that Ukrainian area is going to be a powerhouse of Europe for technology. And I think what's happening is that there is feelers being put out there, a hand being extended to Belarus, also Crimea, but Crimea is a bit more still under the Kremlin control at this stage, but of Belarus rejoining with Ukraine and becoming part of this powerhouse going forward once it's I'm really getting a moment, is spitting out of the Kremlin, Russia's getting spat out, and when Ukraine is being rebuilt, Belarus being part. Lukashenko's playing both sides. I'll put it out there. He's playing both sides. Anyhow, let's see where this. So the hand is being extended, and they're telling me to put this back up the other way, because this is about not a breaking down. So magic is happening in regards to technology. Bullseye that it is not the breaking down of Belarus. That hard work is going on behind the scenes with this strength of foreign influence. There will be assistance given to the wealth of Belarus. Trust, busy as a bee, abundance. I'm getting he's playing both sides at the moment, because of, I'm really going to have to put a chicken card in this deck. Abundance and the poverty, to get rid of poverty. Poverty, no, and no to the loyalty of the Kremlin, which is causing this poverty. Things are going to move fast with courage and bravery. Courage and bravery of those who are in this monarchy position. It is very much a crossroads moment for Belarus, but I think they have seen the light. They have seen the light bulb of what is going on the global stage, and their position on the global stage for their country. And they are wanting it to be rebalanced in their favour. They want a rebalancing on this global stage for their country. Okay. The rule, drop in the ocean. Yes. Okay, see where this leads. Okay. Now, I am not in that neck of the worlds. I don't get a lot of information out of that neck of the worlds, but I'm really getting that he's playing both sides of the coin. So that's 2 cards I'm going to have to add to this deck as both sides of the coin and a chicken card. But the rule is drop by drop, bringing unity. So there's things going on behind the scenes that we are not aware of, bringing unity. Things going on behind the scenes that we are not aware of, conversations taking place. Family via death. Okay, so the families, seeing the deaths that are happening, are taking this leap of faith forward. Celebration and peace. I'll put the last 2 cards. This conflict is going to be restricted. I said last 2 cards, and this masculinity is going to stop. And the key is communication and rebuilding. Interesting. At the base, peace, feminine, joy, happiness. Wow. Okay. Those are the cards that I'm getting in regards to Putin's visit to Belarus. Those were the messages that my guides wanted me to get out there. Wow. Okay. I am lost for words, and I have nothing to add to what those cards put forward and the message that the boys put out there. So I'm really hoping, that's not saying to let your guard down, that's not saying because we're not there yet, but that's the messaging that I'm getting. And I'm going to have to go now and draw 2 more cards to put into this deck. So thank you for joining me. I am feeling incredibly peaceful right now, buzzy peaceful, if that's possible, because the energies with the solstice are amazing. But this is really a pivotal time in the earth energies as we move from that patriarchal into the peaceful, more balanced yin and yang, feminine, masculine energy. Okay, thank you for joining me. Love to you all. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm taking a break between Christmas and New Year. Don't forget to comment, even if it's just a heart or a thank you, to go into the draw for the free readings. And let us slide right into this holiday period with no expectations, with gratitude, with going with the flow, and staying completely stress-free. Love to you all. Bye-bye.